Hey, what you say? Welcome. It's a brand new day. I got all of these items on Amazon. Hey, welcome, and thank you for stopping by. Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for being with us. This is my baby girl and she is going to be having a little sweetheart. We don't know which one it is this time, but she did call me and ask me
if you know how to make Cake-PoPs.
And I've never made Cake-PoPs before. So we decided to make it together. The reveal is going to be on the weekend. So we decided to give it a try first because, you know, we don't like to mess up. I like to know what I'm doing as well. So the question is how to make Cake-PoPs. So I have a recipe by, it just says homemade Cake-PoPs. I don't know who this is by, but I did get it offline. It got 5-star rating. So we're gonna go ahead and make the cake batter. This is all we're gonna need is, you know, a stick of butter, 1 egg. I'll leave the recipe below. Some sugar, flour, the basic stuff. A little bit, we're gonna need baking soda and baking powder in order for it to rise. We're also gonna be using some milk. And what was interesting is the pans that we have. So this is from, what is that show that comes on every...
I've seen it on...
Yes, As Seen on TV. That's where these pans come from. It came in a kit. So we're just going to get started and we're going to be ourselves and we're going to say thank you for joining us as we attempt to make Cake-PoPs. Because on the day of, Saturday, we're going to reveal. So we're going to, you know, put whatever color inside and that's how it's going to be. So the first thing we're going to do is put the sugar. I'm going to let Aisha read.
Okay, so we need to preheat the oven to 350.
That's already done.
We grease the pans.
We already done that.
And then we're going to whisk together the flour, baking powder, and baking soda.
So what we're going to do, okay, so we're going to put the flour, baking soda. We're not going to use salt, guys, because we already used the salt in the butter. So I'm just going to whisk it with the fork together, okay, just to have it ready. And we also have, we're going to be using buttermilk. You can use buttermilk or whole milk for this recipe. Okay, so now I know, basically I'm going to add the butter and the sugar together.
Yep.
Okay, let's get
butter,
that.
Sugar, large bowl until cream.
So, let me test. We're going to clean it together. 2 minutes. Yeah. So, that's not how I normally do it, but one moment. Let's get that creamed in here together because there's a little butter on the side. Can you get that spatula that I love to use? It's the one over there on the counter. Right there. That's the one I want to use if you'll rinse that out for me. There's no spatula like a wooden spatula when you're making cakes and stuff. I like to stir with those. The spatulas, they just kind of flimsy. According to the recipe, it says to mix for 2 minutes because this particular batter has to rise. Have you ever made Cake-PoPs? Cake-PoPs. So this is new to us.
Cake-PoPs, that's interesting.
Yeah, Cake-PoPs. I'm sure they have pastry puffs, so I know there's a Cake-PoP out there somewhere. Okay, so we got this all mixed together, and now we're just gonna blend a little bit more. I'm just gonna go off camera for this part. What I'm gonna do is just add everything together, then we're gonna come back when we're putting it in because this is the finale. This is the thing that we've never done before, but we've always, you know, everybody knows how to put a cake together, right? I hope so. So see you guys in one moment there. Just mixing it all up together. Let's keep going. Hold on. Oh. There we go. So we are back and we have an extra guest, Andre. So we were talking about the reveal party, and he has, back in the days, he never had one. So say what you said about it.
Well, in my day, the reveal was at the birth. I mean, that was when there was a surprise. There was no sneak peek.
So what we're going to do, guys, thanks. So
I'm so useful, not just ornamental.
Right. So what we're going to do, we decided we're going to go ahead and just color the batter blue or pink. Which one do you want?
Oh, we're just gonna do one color. Let's do the pink.
Okay, so we're gonna do this part pink, and then after so that means a little bit of red, not too much red. Okay, so then after we get the batter all colored, we're going to scoop it into these pans. I'm gonna go ahead and use my my cookie scooper and put it in.
It says 12 red and 4 blue.
Okay, so let's do 12 red and 4 blue to make what color?
Dusty rose.
Okay.
So I guess it's like a pink.
Okay, if that's what you want, so let's get it done. So we're gonna, and then what we're gonna do with the frosting is we're gonna make the frosting like green and what other color? Like a mint green and another color, so that when whatever color the baby reveal color is going to be, they'll be able to see that when they bite in. So the cake has to be one color, right?
Right, and the icing will be
whatever color you want. So this is actually going to be pink. That's a pretty color. Are you guys enjoying this? I am, because on Friday I'll have to do this all over again. So I'm really happy that we're doing it right now. Could you get in the camera so people can see you? There we go.
I'm on the wrong side because you left it.
Okay, so let's go on the other side then. Let's get this right. Okay, so it is a nice pink. Okay.
I think it's the perfect thickness.
Okay, great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna.
Hopefully you'll just have to use the pink again.
Right. So now we're just gonna go ahead and put that over there. And I love the fact that it has the holes at the top. Again, this is, what is it called again? Okay. Oh, Baked Delicious Cake-Pops. And this is by As Seen on TV. It also has these two, actually, where's the little clips? There's 2 little clips that comes on here to keep it in place once you put it in the oven. I guess these won't melt. We need to figure out what's going on. I don't know if these go on there, so we're not gonna, right now we're not gonna worry about it. But that's supposed to hold the pan in place. So it also came with these sticks, pop sticks. And we're gonna also put a few little of that sprinkles on it. So
the way this says is to start at if you're gonna pour it, but you're gonna use the scoop.
I'm gonna use the scoop. Okay, so we're just reading the instructions as we go. Come back over, baby. So I'm gonna move this pan here so that you guys can see. And I'm just gonna scoop this in like this. I think it's, oh, that's the perfect amount, looks like to me. And we're gonna get 18 pops. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. It's so quiet.
It doesn't say whenever.
Does it say to fill this halfway or all the way up to the top? Well, this is halfway because of the other part.
Okay.
Well,
pour batter into bottom pan until all cavities, they call these cavities, are filled.
Okay, we're going to pour all in until all the cavities are filled. Okay, which is what I am doing. And so if you are interested in making this, making cake pops, the cookie scoop is the perfect scoop to put in your pan. I mean, perfect. So I'll be back in just a moment. We're going to fill it up, put the top on. Oh, let's find out if we're supposed to put the little...
It says that you have to put the clips on.
Before we put it in the oven? So we do put the clips on before we put it in the oven. Okay, knowing that, we will be right back. So now we have the cake pops in the oven and they're already rising. So now we are going to, she's already started coloring the frosting. And for the frosting, we needed 1 3/4 cup of confection sugar, 7 tablespoons of butter. And what's interesting is I already took off 1 tablespoon already, so I had 7 tablespoons remaining. And so now we're just coloring the dye for the pops. And they are looking very pretty. I'm excited about seeing the results. And so, Miss Lady, we were talking about you feeling the baby move. She just started feeling the baby move, and I'm excited because you know when you already been a mother, felt all the sensations, you're excited for someone who's new to having a baby. So it's just exciting. So she chose mint green, which is a beautiful color for the frosting.
I just wanted to see what the color looked like.
Well, I think it's gonna look really pretty with the sprinkles. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and get this part finished, and then we'll come back.
I think we should add a little more yellow.
Oh, you want to add a little bit more yellow? So we'll come back when it's just about done. Hey, so we finished the cake pops. Came out really good. As you can see, I've eaten a couple here. The sticks with the as seen on TV does not work well. As a matter of fact, when you put it on like this, now that one stuck this time, but I will use the chocolate melts, either vanilla or chocolate, because we made our own frosting and it doesn't come out the way it ought to. So we found out, which I remembered after someone said so, but it's too late now, to use the melts. Like I do have the chocolate and the vanilla in the cabinet, so I'll use that on Saturday to make it. But just so you'll see, the cake pops did come out really good. They taste delicious. I haven't eaten dinner, and as you can see, I ate 5 of them. So I should come tell them, what do you think of it before we end the video?
I think they came out good.
So we know at least how to make them. Mm-hmm. We just know not to use the sticks that come with the as seen on TV box.
Right.
And the instructions for box did come with instructions for a recipe for a cake box, but we didn't want to use the cake box. We used our own recipe from online, and it actually worked well, the one we got online. But the icing frosting did not. So it doesn't need to be this thick, it has to be thin. So they recommend, or someone recommended, melting the chocolate. So that's what we'll do next time for Saturday, and it'll work. So God bless and keep you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And oh yeah, say congratulations in the what is it? The comment section. Oh, Andre, you want one, babe? Come have one.
Of course I do.
Okay. Andre's gonna have one. I'm gonna give him the one I already tried to fix. So baby, have one for the peeps.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good dessert.
That is a nice dessert.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, and I love that it didn't stick to the pan too. Came right out of the pan. Bye guys.